Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm having a few issues. My OBS isn't showing my chat, so I have to have open the actual stream page. So I don't see my OBS stuff going off. So I hope everything's working okay. Um But welcome in. Hello, Xander. Hello, Kibby. It's great to see you. Hold on. I have to do the very famous Kibby shout out. I hope you're doing very, very well. Hello, Ruby. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, I'm sure work goes a lot quicker when you can stream lurk. It's always good to do that. Yeah, we're doing a bit of an early stream today. Because one, I want to have perhaps the evening off in case I need to relax and unwind after my long weekend in the city. But also I want to get this snap done so at least it's out the way. And obviously if there's any announcements tonight for Dreamlight Valley, then I can cover those if I need to tonight and all of that good stuff. So that's why I'm kind of on this early and everything. But it should be good. It should be good. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Marlon. Welcome in. Hello, Inez. I hope you're doing very, very well. You're very welcome, Kibby. You're very, very welcome. I mean, Phoebus would absolutely hate it if I had you in stream and didn't do the shout out for you. He would never let me live it down. But today, yes, we are doing my Dreamsnap. Now, I do have to... Hold on, let me tab out. I've got to tab out because I want to show you guys what I'm trying to sort of do. Here we go. Right, so this is a star snap from Aurora on the portal. If you ever want to check her out, hold on, can I click on her profile? This Aurora, just lovely, 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 and yeah, she does amazing things when it comes to snaps and everything like that. And when this challenge came up, the first thing that I thought of was her star snap that she did ages ago for Magical Bonds, and it was this one here. And I want to do something similar-ish. I am definitely taking heavy inspiration from this. I do not want it to be exactly the same, but I definitely want to be inspired. So this is the inspiration. All credit goes to Aurora, but I just love the vibes of recreating kind of this final scene from Mulan, where Mulan comes home and sees her father and they're sort of under the tree and stuff like that. So this is kind of like the inspiration that we're gonna go for today. Let me pull you guys back up so I can see you. You just finished your Dreamsnap this week. It was a struggle. Ooh, how come it was a struggle? Was it tough just getting the setup you wanted, or like the characters? Let me know. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear that, Inez. I'm glad to hear that. I'm all right. I'm a bit tired out. I am not one for city breaks. City breaks are never good for me. I always end up being quite sniffly. So I woke up this morning and like I was very, very sniffly and coffee. I'm actually a coughing. I'm feeling a lot better, but my body feels very achy right now. I don't do well in city breaks, but it was lovely getting a chance to meet my friends. My friends came over from the UK to meet up with me, and it was so good. It was so nice to see them, and I really, really enjoyed it. But it did feel like a very long, tiresome weekend, and it has been very hot this weekend. It's been sort of high 20s to 30s, so I do not do well in the hot weather. I do not. So I'm a little bit knackered in that regard, but otherwise I'm doing very well. You struggled with inspiration, how to make it work. Oh, there's definitely, like, obviously I've already done my alt account, which was a bit of a struggle. And I'll probably do something a bit similar-ish on my husband's account, but yeah, this one I'm hoping it goes well. I'm a bit nervous, to be fair. Still haven't done my Dreamsnap for this week, so must get on that after work / gym later. Yeah, my thoughts were to get mine done now, and then I can do my husband's tomorrow, hopefully, if I find the time. Hello, Bonnie. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. It was a lovely weekend, to be fair. It was really, really nice. And it was nice kind of showing my friends around and stuff like that. And we went to this really fun exhibit. It's called the Monster Cabinet. And it's basically like loads of monsters that were made by some people back in the 90s, but they're made out of like car parts and machinery and stuff like that. It's all very, very weird, but it was so cool. It was kind of a bit like Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm not gonna lie, if you know what that is. And like that had kind of similar vibes, so but it was so fun. That was probably one of the highlights of the things that we did for the week. It was so good. But yeah, lovely weekend all around. Did quite a bit of shopping and stuff, showing my friends the stores and everything. It's gonna be hard. There's so many beautiful, amazing. I dare not to look through the list of the snaps on the Dreamers portal, because I know if I look at the snaps on the Dreamers portal, I'm just gonna get like depressed, like, oh my gosh, mine are terrible. Oh dear. It's supposed to be mid-90s this week here, which is wicked hot for us. Mid to high 30s. Yeah, that is very, very warm. My British sensitivities don't allow for me to deal well with any weather that is like above 20 degrees. As soon as we get above 20 degrees, that's it. I'm out. Oh dear. Yeah, I look at others and it's so great for inspiration, but I think if I look at others for the same challenge, I sometimes get a bit in my head and spirally. Anyway, I have done an initial setup just because I wanted to check I could get the camera setup correct, and I didn't know how long I would struggle to do that. So I have done that. These items are just because I need to place them, and I was a bit late starting the stream. I was meant to start at 3, and I couldn't find my dragon statue. I went into all the different sort of floating islands. I went around my valley. I went around Eternity Isle because I remember I planned to do a Mulan build on Eternity Isle. Couldn't find it there. I started going into houses because I was like, what if I put it in a house? I don't think it's meant to go in a house, but what if I did? So I was going through every single house to try and find it. And of course it was in a really obvious place. It was in Storybook Vale. And I was absolutely gutted because I spent all that time frantically trying to find this silly dragon statue. And it was in Storybook Vale, and for some reason it never occurred to me to look at Storybook Vale, which is a little bit embarrassing. But I'd obviously used it in Storybook Vale. I don't know if I'd used it for tags or something, but it was just out in the open, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. So I was a little bit late because I was trying to find this thing. Of course, I kind of have to use it on a guardian sanctuary. It has to be done. So yeah, I did have that out. Inez, thank you for the super chat. I don't know why that didn't go off. Why did that not go off? Dreams with Jam, thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. Thank you. Also, welcome in. Oh my god, I didn't open up any of my stuff. I've just realized none of my commands are gonna, well, my Nightbot ones probably will work, but all my other ones won't work because I just realized I never opened them. Oh gosh, I am so sorry. I'm clearly out of it. I'm not prepared today, not prepared. Oh dear, let me catch up on chat. I do apologize. My son loves FNAF. I would have nightmares in a museum like that. Honestly, it was a bit creepy. there was a funny moment because obviously before we went in, obviously they do the disclaimers like not to touch the robot things, I guess you could call them, and stuff like that and everything like that. And it's quite funny and they do it in a fun way. And then the guy was like, you know, these robots, they care about consent, so no touching without their consent. And obviously you can't get their consent because it's a robot thing. But there was this one robot and it's like animatronic parts come out at you, and it was supposed to be like this dance party thing. So we're there like dancing and like the guy's like, make sure you dance for the robot, make sure you dance for her. And so we're dancing and stuff like that. But like the body parts are coming out towards us, which sounds really creepy. But it came out a bit too far and it hit me on the arm, and I was so worried because I was like, I'm not trying to touch it, but I don't know if they have sensors, but the guy knew it had hit me. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, the monster should have known about the consent. And I was like, it's okay. But that was really scary. Mid 30 degrees is way too hot for me. I'm with you, Tanny, on that. Built for British weather. Exactly, Xander, exactly. Hello, Sissix. Good morning to you. Good morning. I have no intention of leaving the AC until the temps drop. That would be me. I would just live under the AC 100%. But hello, Dreams with Jam. It's good to see you. Hello, Dutch girl. Welcome in. Thank you, Dreams with Jam, for being a member for 5 months. And Inez Tonks, thank you so much for the super chat. What I should have done, again, out of practice, I should have put some hearts in chat for you both. So I'm just going to do that now. I apologize. I'm clearly just out of my rhythm for some reason. But it's great to see you both. Hello, Mythical Aurora Light. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Spartan Pots. No worries. I hope work is going well for you. Nope. I'm a chicken. It honestly was such a surreal experience. It was definitely fun. I did say to my husband, because my husband didn't go to it, because basically my friends that came, one of the guys that came over to see us, he basically wanted to go watch some esports thing. So my husband went with him for that. And then I hung out with the rest of my other mates and we did the thing. And I said to my husband, I was like, I really wanted you guys to do it. And I was like, maybe if we go back to Berlin again, you guys can go through it, like you and your family and stuff like that. Because it was so cool. It was definitely an experience, but it's definitely quite creepy because like when you go down, they turn like the lights off. It's like in a basement, okay? So you have to go down these like concrete stairs and it's like in this basement kind of thing, and they have like the lights off and then they just have like spotlights that they put on the monster. Yeah, it's definitely creepy. And welcome in, Mythical Aurora Light. I'm glad you decided to pop in. Hi, 404. It's great to see you. Hello, lovely. You're welcome. Thank you for all the videos. It helps me in my games. I'm so glad, Inez. I'm really glad. That makes me very, very happy to hear. I like to help people out where possible, if I can. And it's nice to get back. I recorded the video I did this morning, just kind of quickly catching up with the code that came down for the treasure hunt for the pirate photo frames, obviously the community companion voting, and then I briefly touched on star snaps because obviously I didn't do that. But yeah, it's getting back into the swing of it and stuff like that. But I'm hoping we get a lot of content with Inside Out coming. I hope we get a lot of teasers come soon for that I can go through. Hi, Steph. Welcome in. It's good to see you, lovely. How are you doing? Annie asking her husband to come into the basement and dance with the robots is giving strong come dance with the fairies energy. Xander, oh my gosh. That is definitely a way to put it. That is a way to put it. I'm about an hour away from Salem, Mass, and did the Witch Museum tours when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, but that sounds so cool. Like, obviously, like I think that sounds cool. I imagine as a kid it probably is quite scary. But that sounds fascinating, Bonnie. That is so cool. Hello, Hannah the Pooh. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing, lovely? Hello, Varda. It's great to see you as well. I'm going to Toronto in September, the second week of school on a Thursday. Oh, have fun, have fun. I would love to go to Canada. Maybe I should have spoken to Oscar and said like, hey, can you bring us with you? You're going on a trip to Canada. Let me come too. Just bring me along as well. Oh dear. But that's it for trips for a couple of weeks. And then in September, I have to go see my nan for her 90th, and then I'm going to Dublin. So there is going to be a week in September where there's probably not going to be any content again. Although it wasn't a week without content, it was only like a few days. It was a long weekend. But yeah, there'll be probably a week there where I don't get much done, but we'll just see anyway. Let's get into this Dreamsnap though. So obviously I want to try and do a very similar vibe to what Aurora did, but I don't want to copy it. So I do just want to briefly check what layout she had, because she did use the Guardian statue. She also used if I do this, so you can see she used Mulan's house, the Guardian statue, and this tower thing, and I don't want it to be the same. So I think I might switch the order of things just so, again, it's a little bit more different, because that's what I want. I don't want to have it be an exact replica, because it is going to look somewhat similar, but I don't want it to be the same. So I think I need to, hold on, sorry, I'm messing up in the things I'm opening. Mulan house, dragon statue, and the thing. So if we have Mulan's house on the right, I think that's going to be better. If we have this here, and then we could do like this. I'm thinking if we have this here, and then maybe the stone dragon statue kind of like in front of it. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to set up the positions and stuff, but I'm thinking that's maybe a better way to go for it. Oh, and these were just extra things that I thought I might want because they look pretty. So let me just have a look, because I've obviously got my seat here, and I just need to decide which side I actually sit on as well for this, because I think this one, we get this nice bit of framing here with this. Kind of don't see that. Let me just get up and get onto the other side, because this might be better. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I might sit on this side. We've got Mulan's house here. I might rotate the dragon statue so it's looking more towards us. But I think the placement of this stuff is pretty good. And then obviously I've got to do the walls and everything like that for hiding the tags. But just like the initial large pieces, I think this is fairly decent. So let's work on this a bit. There we go. I think that's kind of nice. Let's we need to get some of these. So X is to copy. I'm so jealous of your Salem witch. It sounds like it would be really fascinating to do. I must admit, I agree. Kind of jealous. Kind of jealous. Do you have the turn-in red house could add? Oh, good point. Good point, Spartan. I do. I have to think about that because I've got some other things that I need to add. I'm gonna have to see if there's room. Gee, let me. You can't tell me there's not similar items to that. Okay, we'll do it the other way. Magnolia fence, I think they're called. Yeah. We do that. Oh wait, I'm gonna need a second one for this side. Then we grab some of these, we can come down. Hello, husband. Hello. Oh, thank you. I tried to get Marty to come back in earlier before I started streaming, but he didn't want to come in. He walked out. But thank you for bringing him back. Okay, he left again. My cat left again. Oh dear, oh dear. Weasley! Oh my gosh, sorry I missed you. Welcome in, welcome. Wasn't looking at chat at all. Too busy, too busy. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Why am I closing this off? There's literally no need, to be fair. Okay, let me get out the camera and turn around again. Yes. That is looking good. And then I think if we get some nice either some cherry blossom trees or something in the background, it will look good. I want to do something against that back wall there so it doesn't look so plain, but it is looking good. How you doing, Weasley? Tanny want me to take away the scare. Luckily for us, Weasley, I kind of forgot to open up all my bot things and stuff like that, all my streamer things, so none of that is actually gonna work today. So you don't have to, because I've already taken it away by being silly and not opening things. But I do appreciate that. I do maybe that's what I need to do at the start of stream, is just redeem the scare to stop others getting it. Hello, Mama Jules. It's wonderful to see you. Hello, Chrissy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, poor chill. Poor chill. And yeah, that's a pretty good Mickey cloud. If we can get that Mickey cloud to stay, I will be happy. Now, one thing I do want to do as well is gather Mushu. I do want Mushu in the shot. So that's why I've set up this area here. So I am at some point going to have to start summoning villagers, because I do have Mushu planned to be on the island, but at the moment he's in Scrooge's. So that's a bit of a problem. Now, depending how long this takes to set up, it may be that we reload onto the island and then he comes, but I don't know how long he's in the Scrooge shop for. But yeah, that is a thing. That is a thing. Okay, I'm gonna use these flagstone thingies. See that? But yeah, I thought I could use some of these. Oh my gosh, I pressed the wrong button. And then have the pathway kind of coming down to here, maybe. Okay, how am I gonna join? Which side do I make more lopsided? Maybe I do it there. I kind of feel like, okay, maybe I can move this up a bit. And move you across one like that. Maybe that's not too bad, of a little like pathway thing. And then I don't know if I can do something here as well for another pathway. That could be kind of cute. And then that's like, oh gosh, you line them up. That's kind of like the main pathways to it. I think that would be really cute. Yeah. We can always have a look at putting that in the middle there, maybe. And maybe that looks cute. Okay. think we're doing all right. I think we're doing all right. All right, time to go back and do my job. No worries, Bonnie. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hello, babe. Welcome in, welcome in. It's great to see you. How are you doing? What else? Maybe if I go into the Mulan tab, maybe that might help. Oh, this would be good for putting in places, wouldn't it? Don't know how. Thinking. I like the idea of using these. I could also... Hold on, we've got a gong there. I think that would be nice there. I could get some waterway in. And then I could use some of the water items, like these boats. I'm just thinking, would it be better here or in the background? Let me come back down here and see how my camera... See what kind of setup we've got. Maybe if I do it in the background, just add a bit of water in. And then that would help if there's any water-based tags. I don't know if there are. And then closer... Oh gosh, I hit the mic. I'm so sorry. Closer to the front, I could maybe do more of the like floral details, like cherry blossom piles and stuff. And maybe I could do a dragon head here. I think that would be kind of cool. So if we had this like here, and then we had the other parts of it. Where's the Mulan tab? And then we could be kind of really playful with this and do that, and then have the back end at the top here. Like, maybe that could look cool. I'll have to see how it looks, but I think that's potentially a good idea. I don't know if this would work anywhere. Unless I use this in place of that. I wonder if I can activate that. Okay, let me reset the filters so I can get some water wet. I was watching your video from yesterday, noticed she was now live, so I could... Oh, no worries. No worries at all. It's lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you pop into the live. And I mean, that's the good thing about the videos is that, you know, if the videos are there, you can always watch them later. You can always watch them later, which is a nice thing. Okay, I think if I do that, and then we can come up on the sides a bit. I think that's fine. Is it this piece? Might be. And then that one. Sorry if I go quiet. I sometimes have to be like that with this Neverland River kit, because I sometimes find it a bit difficult to use. And I have to like think through what each one does, like what each thingy does. And these. Okay, that might be alright. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get another kind of square in there, I don't think. Yeah, there's not a chance. So I'm going to have to hope that's alright. Then we copy this, I think. But just rotate it round. This. And then I have this. Oh, this doesn't fit. Okay. Do we have to directly it. Directly copy. That one. That. And then just bring it off. Okay, there we go, there we go. You still haven't got... Oh, no worries, Faith. No worries at all. Hello, Rhonda. It's great to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well today. Oh, yeah, the doorstep tile here. I was so happy when I got that. There's one more item that I'm waiting from Storybook Vale for, which is the fence piece. I really, really want that. That's kind of like my next big one. But I was so happy when I got this because there's so many ways people can use it. It's just such a good item to use. Let me just have a look. Did you grab the new... I did. Oh my gosh, Spartan. Yes, I did. Okay, I might put that in. That's a good point. That's a good point. I hope it turns up for you soon, Vada. I hope it turns up soon. Hold on. Me playing DDV while watching Tanny play DDV is a common theme of an evening. It's the best way to do it. The best way to do it. I'm so glad that you got to pop into the live, Faith, though. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. No worries, Spartan. No worries at all. Oh my gosh, yeah. The river kit does. It takes my whole attention because it's just... I don't think it's too easy to use. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like it takes for... Like, as soon as you get out of alignment, it's... Yeah. Hi, Jaspy. It's great to see you. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Lisa. Welcome in, welcome in. It's great to see you. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. I was watching your videos earlier. I was catching up. I was catching up on all the videos. So I was watching yours about the community companion and everything. Howdy, Jaspy. Hello, hello. You do that. Oh dear. Oh yeah, and you have to like the stream to save the fairies or something. Actually, to be fair, Phoebus isn't here, so I think the fairies are pretty safe. But yeah, they're safe for now. For now. I thought one of these was bigger. Oh wait, yeah, there. We'll do that, and then yeah, this piece. There we go. There we are, and I'll just pull this along in as many of the spaces as possible. And like I said, we can then get some things in needed, and then I just need the small one. I always get confused in these. Oh my gosh. It's no. Okay, is this one? Oh, wait, did that? Okay, there we are. I think that's nice. Okay, I could have sworn I did pick up. I did. Oh, I bet it's because I've only got one. And I bet you it's still in the valley. That'll be why. I bet you it's in the valley. This is why. This is why. Hi, Chrome. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I've not long started. I've not long started. He'll be able to watch it. Yeah. Phoebus can watch it back later, but I don't know. Maybe in some ways, hopefully he doesn't. Yeah, I've got it out here from when I did the review. That's why. Let me get rid of that and then I can pick it up. I'll also just clear up this mess. This was when I was looking to see which Storybook Vale pieces I had. Okay, get rid of that and that. And that. There we go. Okay, but that should be fine. That should be fine. Right, let's go back. to the floating island, plaza one. I'm sitting outside in the shade building my newest Lego set that arrived earlier today, watching you build your snap. Oh, I kept we visited a couple of Lego shops when we were in Berlin because I've got like 10 of them. But yeah, we had a look around the Lego shops there, and they're very cool, some of the sets. I'm putting this here, but I might push it back, to be honest, but we just need to see what the spacing is like. So obviously it could be that it's too close, which I think it might be. Yeah, I think I need to move it just a little. And I think I need to move my dragon. Okay. Let's have a tweak of this. Do that. Oh, press the... I think that would be good. Okay, let's take a look back now and see how the positioning. Kind of a bit. I'm a little gutted because the tree on this thing is blocking the Guardian, which is not what I want. Is there a better way to rotate? If I'm only trying to get some of it in, then maybe it's okay. I'll just have a look. That's actually not too bad. Too bad. I'm not so sure. Because I'll readjust Mulan. I'll bring her forward. Let me try from the other side of the seat. Hold on. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh, wait. I'm trying to sit down. Okay, let's try it from this side. Italian Riviera. Ooh, I bet that is really nice. Nah, I've got to be on the other side. I think this is the right side to be on. It's looking so good already. Thank you, Xander. Thank you. Oh, you're playing Hello Kitty, Marlon? Oh my gosh, that must be so good. Must be so fun. Also, hello, I love Peachul. Sorry I missed you there. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Also, welcome in Demi. Yes, some Descendants characters could be fun. Oh, you've been playing Paleochrome? Oh my gosh. I hope you're enjoying that. Da, 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 da. You're in the middle of Hogsmeade Jam? Oh wait, no. I assume you mean about building Lego. I assume you mean with Lego. That's me getting confused. I hope that's fun for you. Da, 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 da. Also, when are we going to get Ralph? I assume at some point we are going to get Ralph. He is going to get in. I mean, we were only just getting Cinderella and she was in the before release trailer stuff. I mean, just like Ralph is. And she's coming at the end of this year. So he is going to come. It's probably going to be a bit, I don't know. Maybe next year. Maybe next year he might show up. Okay, I've just had a thought, right? I love this, but what if we did... Let me try this. Try this and have a look. That Mickey cloud, it's so good. I think I might move this forward a bit, but I like this. Do you like? I'm not liking the dragons for some reason. Better. I think maybe that. Better. There's a lot of back and forth. I know. Okay, yeah. No, wait. Guys, I think I'm pretty happy with this. Like, I definitely want to do something against that back wall there because I feel like it's looking a bit plain. But I think otherwise this setup's pretty good. I think this setup's pretty good. I like it. And then what we could do is we could try and trap Mushu here on the left in this little space by the fountain. And then we could have Mulan somewhere here as well. And I think that would be pretty good. Does anyone know if I press activate, does it activate that thing in the background? It does! Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so we can use that to get that thing working as well. Which I love. Okay, I love that. This is good. This is what I was aiming for. Okay. Let's get some... What am I looking for? Cherry blossom piles? There we are. Try and get these in a few places. Don't want them everywhere, but just like in a couple of little spots, maybe there. And then the rest we can probably have to decide whether I actually like the look of the jasmine flower here or not. I'm gonna see. Like maybe if it had like bitless might, I might have to have a look and see how sunset looks. Let me just grab a couple of those. Do that. Okay, let's grab the trees and get... I think that crumbing coming over the top would look pretty good. I'm guessing this is a bit low. We could maybe add a couple of the bamboo things. I don't want too many of them, but we could maybe have a couple. I do. And then that'll allow us all that background space for tags, I think. Let me get those Mulan boats as well. Oh, search and filters. Mulan. Where is she? Hi. Leave that one there. One here. And a yellow one. Oh. I think that's most of... Oh, this one as well. Okay. Might put one here as well. I'm not sure whether you'll do one or not. We'll see, we'll see. And then I want to find the swan. Oh, I can't fit it in. Oh, okay, we'll leave that. We'll leave that. Okay. I wish I would have realized that I could activate that theater with the button when I made my snap. Honestly, I was thinking I might have to go up and hit it or not have it. So I'm kind of happy that it does work. I'm very happy it does work. I got the Mickey Cloud in mind, but he looks like he's got chubby cheeks. Faith, that sounds amazing. That sounds really good. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately my sound alerts aren't working today. I was very silly and didn't open the stuff up. I'm sorry. Also, thank you, Xander. Yeah, definitely. The cherry blossoms were needed. And I am hoping I can get a Mickey Cloud if I can, because that would be amazing, Momba Jules. What did we have? Caroline, thank you for being a member for 2 months, especially at the Tanny Super Tot level. Thank you so, so, so much. Let me put some special hearts in chat for you. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Also, no worries, Weasley is sucking. If you've got things to do today, you know, you've got work or anything else, or general chores and life things, that's totally fine. I know things come up, so don't worry about it at all. I hope you have a good day though. Let me go into paths, because we should also have... Oh, are they not in here? Is it in underbrush? Oh, it's in underbrush. This is what I was looking for, these. Because I thought these would be good to space out. But it looks like some of these don't go, like they don't go underneath them, which I think is a bit of a shame. Because I think they would have been good to have dotted around. I'm not sure if I'm going to love this as much. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Maybe we put them by the dragon. We can always see about getting some flowers in. I can see if I've got any pink flowers and stuff like that. And you're very, very welcome, Weasley, as our king. No worries. Have a lovely day, lovely. Just waking up, but good otherwise. Well, hopefully your morning wake up routine goes well. I hope it goes well for you. What else? Maybe if we do it like that. I'm just trying to think if there's something else that I really need. Am I missing a wow factor? Not sure. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. I didn't need to do that. Turn like this. No, I don't think... I might move the red boat and things. You don't really see them because of where my character is. But I think otherwise this has come together quite nicely. I do quite like it. I might move this over to the right a bit more. Maybe this one to the left. Move this a bit. I think I wanted to swap these round. The right a bit. Yeah, I think that's a bit nicer visually. Okay, and then let's readjust these boats as well. I think that's fine. Ah, yes, much better. Much. Yeah. I think if we get Mushu down here at the front left, we have him here, we have Mulan here. I think this is good. I don't think I need to do much else to this. I'm just going to have a look at the time of day settings just to see how it looks. fine. I like this light in here. This has kind of like a goldness. Okay, we might have to tweak with that. Okay, and then about just trying to close this in a bit, and then I can close that up. I don't think Mushu's going to be able to get out from this space if I can close it up. What can I put? Let's have a look. What's in the Mulan cap? Oh, we've got a tiny chair I can stick back in. Because that's tiny and not very visible. And I can probably fit that. Just need to figure out a way to block this. I'm not sure what works best. Unless I use the touch of magic. I can use touch of magic. Do that, and then I trap Mushu in there, and then I just need to do the same essentially. Just get up and check some of these. Yeah, I think if I manage to get Mulan trapped in here, it'd be good. Okay, right, let me remove these for now, at least. Okay, I tell you what, I'll place down the... Oh my gosh, I need to stop hitting that. I'll place down the tag. Start getting these items. Ooh. Will this look weird? Oh, I don't think you can clip. Maybe it's just because it's... Like, I remember you used to be able to clip these into the wall a bit. Anymore? Or maybe it was a different one. I don't know. I don't know now. These are facing the right way up here. Oh my gosh, I love that. Fit them in anywhere? I want to put them in. I do that. That. Might be cute. I never get to use those because they always look like they're in the wrong place. Do that. Oh my gosh, I'm missing a chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I get two in the zone. Clearly get two in the zone. Thank you, Caroline Rose. I really appreciate that. What do you think the update is coming? I still have a feeling it's coming this Wednesday. To be honest, if we don't get anything today, if we don't get the developer update today, we're not getting it this Wednesday. If we could potentially get like a developer update teaser or just like a trailer teaser, doesn't necessarily have to be in the form of the developer update, but if we don't get a trailer today, I don't think it's coming this Wednesday. We could get the trailer today, patch notes tomorrow, and then update on Wednesday. That is still very possible, but I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. I really don't know what to to make of it kind of thing. I feel like they're not usually so quiet, but for some reason it just feels like they have been very quiet this update. Usually they're dropping teasers for a good couple of weeks beforehand, but it's kind of like we've had a couple of teasers and then that's been it. Like they haven't done a lot. Like that's how it feels, but I don't know. I don't know. It makes me a bit nervous. Do they have much coming in this coming update? Is it going to be a quieter one? You know, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it all. I'm trying not to be negative because it could be really good and stuff like that. So I don't want to be negative about it before we've like really seen anything kind of thing. But I am just a bit like, it's been a bit radio silent. Been a wee bit quiet for my liking. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully it is this Wednesday. Would they just patch a dream? What they could do is they could repeat a Dreamsnap, which is something I believe they have done before. I think as far as I'm aware, the only time we had this kind of a delay as such, which I don't think... It's very difficult to call them delays because Gameloft never officially announced dates. So it's hard to say things are a delay when it's like, well, we never told you it was going to be on a certain date kind of thing. But I do feel like the Monsters Inc. update was quite delayed. That one, there was a massive break between updates. I think we had like a good 2 to 3 weeks with no content whatsoever. And I think we did get potentially a couple of repeated dream snaps. I think that's when we got the Dreamers Unite again. So they could reuse some, or they could just send a little hotfix down. And that little hotfix would give us what we need for the Dreamsnap theming. Because they can just repeat premium shop items. That's not too difficult. It's just doing like any other stuff. But if they repeat a theme that's already in there, I think they can do that without a hotfix. I think it's just adding in new themes if it's not in there. From what I understand, I'm not entirely sure. There might be some Dreamsnap themes that are in there, but they're incomplete. Like, they don't have all the full details and information. Like, I can't remember what they said in the leaks Discord, but it was something like there was... it was either Dreamsnap titles or they had Dreamsnap descriptions, but no titles or something. I do remember them saying something, but they were incomplete, so it was like they wouldn't get used kind of thing. So I don't know, but it's very easy for them to sort something regardless. Like I said, with either a little fix or just reusing an old theme, they can get stuff done. It's just, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that we do get the update, but you just can't tell really. Some point I need to go through this list and just have a look and see if I've got all the Mulan items down, because I don't want to miss them. Let me go Mulan. Bear with me a second. Just trying to catch up on chat, sorry. They're waiting for Mr. Star to get back from... I love that. Be kind of... be a kind wildflower. I love that. Yeah, they're like, we've got to wait on Mr. Star. We can't let him down. We can't let him down. This update has flown by. I do agree. If we hear something at noon, I bet we'll have update this week. Otherwise, next week. Yeah. Our Gameloft on Montreal time. I mean, I think that's where their main office is based, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm excited. Just watch the 2. Yes, that's another thing as well. When it comes to the movies, I usually do a movie night. And obviously, I've had a lot of stuff where I'm like, oh yeah, I just haven't had the time and stuff. And I've been doing lots of like social things and stuff. So either I might, depending if they do some news tonight, I might sneak in a movie night tonight, like a very quick one. just sneak that in, rush to get that done. But if not, then I'll probably do movie night at some point this weekend, just so that it's done. Ooh, I wanted this. I could do this here, to be fair. Maybe. I don't know. If not, I'd just stick that there. Ooh, lantern. Well, actually, I don't think I want... I don't want the lanterns ruin the view. I kind of want the air clear. Especially in case we get a Mickey cloud. That'd be kind of nice. We've got these things. Ooh, firework. I'm going to point you that way. Wooden tub. Let's put you in. Weapons rack. Legendary sword. It's all very weird. No, they're not. I'm just thinking what's going to be in the premium shop. Yeah, I assume that with the premium shop, they'll just repeat old items. It will just be a bunch of older stuff. It will be like kind of what you see in the recommended and everything. But I have no idea what they're going to do about the Dreamsnap thing. So working and lurking. No worries, Sarah. No worries at all. That's totally fine. I hope work goes well. Gameloft is based in Montreal. Oscar goes to Canada, and now their schedule is off. What has he been up to? Xander, I love that. Do you think... I'm just imagining Oscar having words with and being like, excuse me. Let me tell you how it's gonna go down. Let me tell you how we do things. Oh dear, this is kind of funny. Oscar's to blame for this. Oh dear. So yeah, if you have any complaints about the update, redirect them to Oscar's Cozy Corner. Oh, bless him. Bless. Let's put this down, even though I'm sat on this bench, so it shouldn't matter. The crafting station. All this, I forgot about this item. Get this place down. Stone lantern. Used a couple of those. I don't know. I'm not sure anywhere's gonna look good. Okay, I'll just shove it in back here. We should get these pieces in, but I'll still put them down just in case. Just in case. This wooden dummy thing. Get in anywhere? Anvil stand. Sharpening stone. Handbags. Bow staff. Okay, so that should in theory be all the Mulan items down, I think. Let me just check the Dreamsnap tags for now. Oscar taking the voice of the people to Gameloft, yes. Did I say I was going to sit on this side? I think I did. Hopefully stuff I have so I can save moonstones. Oh, I love that. Valid. Very, very valid. Okay, I'm liking this, but I've just seen this area back here, so I'm going to try and put some cherry blossoms in, I think. But otherwise, I think this is starting to look good. I do like this. I think this is going to be good. Okay. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to hit that. And these ones. One of them in behind. What about the small one? Fit in? Oh yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, I think I like that. Obviously, I'll tweak the lighting. I'll get Mulan into position. But I think for the most part, I like that. I might just try and shove down a few more lavish, delicate, and red tags if I can. Just because I'm not sure if I have enough. Carpet, that. Is there any room for this? Oh my gosh, I feel like I didn't stack this very well. Sorry if there's really awkward angles. I get some of these smaller items at least closer. We did them. Anything with a Mulan tag is fine. Oh my gosh. Can't see anything there. Let's go in there. Oh no, that won't work. Undo. Undo. Abort. Abort. Wait, there? Oh, okay, perfect. Got that one in. That one in. Colourful bench. Can go under here. Perfect. Coconut LeFou. These gift boxes. I think, hopefully. Oh, I can get this on the table. I'll look here. But... oops. Came out. Hopefully it's old. Yeah, it's to be honest, it's always nice when you get the shops where there's like nothing in it either that you want or that are just repeats for you, because it does mean that you get like that day to save kind of thing, or that week to save, which can be really helpful for keeping the moonstone balance up. Hope you don't have a glitch I had. Couldn't get mushroom up on island. Oh, Mushu up on island. He didn't. Oh, okay. We'll have to see. Hopefully I don't have that glitch, because that'll be annoying. That'll be so annoying if I do. It'll be very, very annoying. I don't know if I can even be bothered to place these, since these are only 2 tag items, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do these small ones at least. Okay, right. Let's see what the tags are like. Yeah, I think that's really good, to be fair. 59, 80, 93, 76. That's really high, to be fair. Okay, right. Let's see what we can do. as I said, Mushu was in the Scrooge store originally. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go to the plaza. Oh, Keto sends her love. Oh, that's nice. She'll have to send it back. Do the reverse. Flip it. Uno reverse card. Uno reverse card. Oh dear. Okay, he's not in here anymore, which he was in here before. Oh, he's up there. So in theory, if I go back onto Plaza Island, he should be there. He should spawn. He did not. Unless he's by the house. Because where's... Oh, okay, they're here. Perfect.
Makes me happy too.
Perfect. Right, Mushu, I'm going to hang out with you first.
Nice.
I've made so many good friends here.
Mushu. Okay, see this? Oh gosh. Go, go, go. Into your little spot.
You just say the word and I'm there.
Hang out later. And then we can add another one of these. And that should hopefully be him trapped. And then I think I'll just pull these back a bit. Maybe. Just to give Mulan a bit more room. Gonna have to push her through, and I think she should be able to get in here. Right.
Hey there. Yes.
Let's hang out. I need to see if that spacing even works for Mulan. It might be a bit too close. Oh my gosh, I cannot pull forward. There we go. There we go.
Hello.
Let's hang out later, and then oh, okay, Mushu's there. I was worried he was gone then. I was like, oh no. No. Oh dear. Had to use baby dragons instead. I think that'll be fine, to be fair. I think that should be fine. High enough for sure, higher than yours. Oh, that's good. Tag stacking, making the back end of snaps look like my bedroom floor since 2023. Xander, I love that. I love that. Oh dear, that's so funny. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I think there's going to be... I mean, I've seen snaps that don't have Mulan or Mushu in them, so I think you'll be fine. But yeah, I do understand the worry. Oh my god, I didn't look for a Mickey.
I've never been somewhere so
What?
magical.
My Mickey cloud stuck behind that cloud, and I'm not happy about that. Okay, it's fine. We can redo this. I just should have thought of this sooner, and that is my own fault for not thinking of that. So we're just gonna do some in and out, shaking it all about. Do we have a better... It's stuck behind a cloud. We'll do the in-out again. Do we have a... Perfect! That's a perfect... Are you joking me? That is perfect.
Hey there.
Perfect. Okay. I can't believe I didn't check the Mickey cloud sooner. But at least that wasn't too bad going. That wasn't too bad going. Let's hang out later. Now let me trap you in. There we go. And then Mushu. Where'd you... Oh, he's over here.
Well, look who it is.
Let's hang out. Come over this way. And I'm going to push you down here.
Well, look who it is.
Hang out later. Yeah. Okay, and then I should be able to sit down. And then hopefully we can do this. Where is my Mickey cloud, by the way? Where is it? Oh, it's back there. Is it a slow moving one? It's actually pretty slow moving. We might be here for a little bit. We might be here for a bit. We might be here for a little bit, just saying.
I'm so glad you trust me.
Don't really see Mulan here. So I'm gonna have to push her back. She's got too much space there. What if I do? What if I grab this? That, will that push her the right way? No, it didn't. What if I get rid of that? That. Get rid of E. Oh, no, no, no. Not.
Whoa now!
Okay, that's where. That's pushed her forward a little. Push her forward. No, that wasn't the direction. Can you push her the correct way, please? Please, 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 please. Maybe, okay. Maybe instead of worrying about this, you just... Get rid of that. Get up and I'll push her into... No, don't you no, 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 no.
We have so much to talk about.
Let's hang out. I'm kind of glad that Mickey Cloud is slow moving. I am glad. Oh my days. Oh my days. Get in there. Okay, there we go. And then
Hi.
Who turned up the sun?
Okay.
let's hang out later. Okay, and then we'll do that. That should be enough room, I think. Okay, let's check our positioning.
I'm so glad you trust me.
Not the Mickey Cloud Hokey Cokey. I know, right? Also, this item that we've imprisoned Mushu, this is the Touch of Magic Daisy trophy you can get. So if you do the daily challenges with Daisy, you can get some of these. They are a little bit pricey. Well, they're not pricey, but yeah, you kind of have to invest quite a bit of time into getting these. But this is what probably Senpai uses these trophies, because they're quite small, so they're easy to see what your villagers are doing. Like, they don't block the view, and it's also a smaller item for fitting into spaces. But yeah, if you do the Daisy Touch of Magic, and then of course when you're in the photo mode thing, if I sit down, I won't click it yet because I don't want everything to go off, but you just have to click the Touch of Magic button and then they'll be invisible, and then you can get it. According to Senpai, the Mickey Clouds are overrated. Do you know what, Dutch Girl? I do somewhat agree. Don't stress yourself out over getting one, but I also think that about a lot of the effects and stuff like that, any of the kind of special visuals and things, it's not worth stressing over. None of that's worth stressing over. So I think it could apply to anything, but I do enjoy a good Mickey Cloud. I gave up on waiting on mine coming round, got such a great practice shot, it wasn't worth risking. That is very fair. And to be honest, sometimes that's the way it is. If you get like really good villager animations and stuff like that, it's sometimes just worth taking that shot as it is. I just happened to get mine when I got Mulan to do her pose. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And yeah, I definitely recommend Holly. It's a good way of investing those coins. I never realized the Touch of Magic trick doesn't work for villagers you aren't hanging out with. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? I'm confused. I want to do this so that Mushu doesn't get too far away, because I realize you can kind of get back a bit. Okay, I think this is good as a shot. Let's have a play around with all the like lighting things and stuff. It's really annoying. I love this, that soft glow. Maybe if I do the vignette, because the vignette adds a bit of brightness. If I add on some character lighting, maybe not too. Maybe overall brightness, then turn down the character light. That would be. Yeah, then I think this is pretty good.
You never know what you can do until you try,
and then
right?
obviously if we
Whoa
hit
now! Who turned up the sun?
activate, we might be able to get the animation of that box thing there. And then this would be kind of the shot. I think this isn't too bad. I think it isn't too bad.
Whoa
Yeah, I
now.
prefer that
Who
like
turned up the
warmth
sun?
that the sunset gives. I do like the kind of warmness that brings in. Yeah, I think I like this. Where's the Mickey Cloud? It's there. Okay, so I think if we just chill for a bit and wait for the Mickey Cloud to come round, I think because it's slow moving enough, we're going to have a lot of time from when it's in this corner to here. So I think we're going to have quite a bit of time to get the look I want. Cute. I think this is good. Yeah, I like this. I like this.
Whoa now. Who turned up the sun?
Yeah, there might have been a small gap. It can be a bit fussy that way. But yeah, I'm not hanging out with these two, yeah. I always end up going for sunset shots or golden hour. I usually do. There is some times when I go for like a bright midday shot. But I think the tones of this shot and some of the red colors just, I think sunset probably is a better one to use.
Mulan sure
for
seems happy here.
this.
Makes me happy too.
So yeah, I think I'm happier with a sunset shot. I like it, yeah. I'm just looking at it visually right now, just to see if there's anything I don't like. I don't think there is. I think I'm happy with it. And to be honest, I'm not too fussed about the Mulan and Mushu position. Like, I don't think I'm necessarily worried about them doing animations. So long as they're kind of clear and on the screen, that's the main thing I want.
Ooh,
Like,
okay.
obviously, if
What
we
is happening
capture
today, everybody?
any kind of animations, that's good. But I don't think I'm stressed about that. I don't think. I'm a bit concerned that Mulan's just staring at me. Not sure if she's in a talking to me kind of mode. Because to be honest, it does kind of look like Mulan is looking like I'm meant to represent her dad. So it looks like they're kind of talking. So I guess if she's in the middle of a speech bubble or something, it should be fine. And then we just have to remember to, like, potentially to activate and then click the off for the touch of magic thing. But all of that can come when the Mickey Cloud comes. I'm actually surprised how well this has come together. And I do think it is different enough. I'm just gonna pull up thingies now. Auroras, which is where we've got our inspiration from. And I do think, like, looking at this, what I did, I think they're very different enough. I think they are different enough that it shows that, you know, maybe I just took the inspiration and didn't copy. I definitely think that. Although I'm kind of wishing now that I'd use some of the lily pads and stuff. And the bamboo. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. But no, I think for the most part this is fine. I think it's where's my... There, it's coming, guys. Coming.
Whoa now.
Oh wait, I need to pull up you guys because I can't see chat. I forgot. I had OBS back on my screen and then I was like, oh wait, I can't see what you guys are saying. Yeah, it's different. They're both amazing shots, but I think this one you've made is incredible. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it a lot. I definitely, like, I mean, I think there is a clear difference. You can always tell when someone's been inspired compared to when someone's, like, straight up copied, because copy is like things in exactly the same position and stuff like that. So I think it definitely does look more like an inspiration vibe than a copying kind of vibe. So yeah, Mushu's gone back into the corner, so I kind of wish he'd come a bit closer, but there we go. A bit better. I mean, so long as he looks towards the screen. I'd rather him be looking either towards Mulan and my avatar or looking towards the screen. That's what I'm going to kind of wait. I think sort of looking to the background isn't going to work. Like this as he is now is pretty good. And just catch him setting fire to the magnolia piles. That's kind of funny. Oh, is this the Mickey? This is the Mickey Cloud. Okay, we've got our Mickey. See that? Okay. I'm not going to click activate just yet. I kind of want it to pan in. But I think it's slow moving enough that we're going to be good for the shot. I think. Do you think? This is exciting. Come on. Okay, wait. I'm going to wait on Mushu. We're going to wait. We've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. There we go. Is that cute? I think that's kind of cute. We've got a Mickey Cloud up in the top left. We've got Mushu looking towards me. We've got Mulan looking over, smiling. I think this is cute. I think this is good. I don't think I see anything noticeable that I'm like, ugh. I think this is good. I captured what I wanted to capture. So let's T to submit and then save. But I think I did it. I think that wasn't bad. That was not bad at all. Okay, let's go into here. Okay, yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm very happy with that. That wasn't bad. That really wasn't bad. Oh my gosh. Okay. yeah, I don't think I've got really any criticisms. That turned out how I wanted it to. We've got a nice bit of framing, at least on the left side. We've got the Mickey Cloud that I wanted. We've got Mulan, we've got Mushu, we've got her dad. I think the scene is showing what I want it to show. I think this is pretty good. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy with that. Absolutely happy. Hopefully that's 4K. Hopefully that is 4K worthy. Fingers crossed. Mulan stayed in position. I mean, Mushu legged it. He took the chance to leave and he ran. He ran. But I am happy with that. Very, very happy. Okay, that went a lot quicker than I thought it was going to go. So. The question is, because my plan was to keep going until, like, I have to have dinner with Phoebus. How to make it look easy? Trust me, it's usually much more of a struggle than that. I'm very impressed with how well that went. I'm very impressed. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. So, I'm very happy with that. I've already done my old account. All that's left is my husband's, but I'll do that tomorrow when he's not around. But I think, would you guys want to do... Because I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be doing the snap review. But what if I get a head start on myself and do some of the snaps already? And do like a mini showcase? And then it means I'm not rushing tomorrow. If we get some of the snaps showcased already. I think that might be a good idea. We can have a look. Hold on. There we go. Let me just come down here and go into snaps, dream snaps. It's a treasure hunter that we'd be looking at. Sort and view. Wait, you could use advice. Wait. What do you want? Do you want advice on your Guardian Sanctuary? I can have a look at your Guardian Sanctuary if you want. Have you shared it in here? Hold on. It's okay. I can have a look quickly at the Guardian Sanctuaries. For anyone that wants a bit of advice, I can take a look and then I can go into doing a bit of the snap review. But I'm just trying to find your snap. Did you share it at all, Sarah? You have it on the portal. Okay, let me pull up the portal. Let me pull up the portal. Have a look. Have a little looky. Sarah, I know you should be in here somewhere. I'm just looking through my notifications to find your name. Let's find it. Right. Rhonda, do I have you on the portal as well? Because I can have a look at yours too. Let's go on to display capture for now. So this is Sarah's submission. Hold on, let me pull up YouTube again. So this is your submission for Guardian Sanctuary. Did you leave any comments on here? Got no comments. So you said camera settings are not doing what they're supposed to. I was supposed to go for fireworks nighttime, but I couldn't zoom out enough to get a full view of the fireworks. Okay. Have you got... I mean, I do see the fireworks up here. Have you got the Vizier's table in front of you or anything like that? Do you have... Okay, there's a few items. There's the Vizier table. There's Oswald's car. There's the castle wall kit. I'm trying to think what else there is. If you have one of those, what I would recommend, so I put the wall kit here in case it would help. But what you could do is use that to pull yourself in a bit, but it should make it easier to see more of the background. Like when you have it here, and then let me just grab these. You could try that, and it kind of pushes your camera, and then you might see a bit more of the sky. So try one of the castle wall kit pieces. Just get one of the small ones. Don't get a large one. Just one of the lower down pieces. And I would say to use that. That might help give you a bit more visual height, which also might help with these lanterns coming into view a bit. And then if I was going to do anything else, I don't think you'll need it necessarily as much because it will bring the camera angle up to your character a bit. But I would maybe just put some cherry blossoms or flowers here and here, just so that this bit isn't quite so empty. That's all I would do. But yeah, you could do that, and then that might help. I haven't submitted yet. Still okay. No worries, Rhonda. Hello, Hot Cocoa. It's great to see you. Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing very, very well. Definitely we'll try that. Yeah, the castle wall zoom in is so helpful. It really is. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. I think that's a good idea to do. I'm doing well. We just did our Dreamsnap for today, which turned out pretty good actually. This is how it ended up, so I'm very happy with that, to be honest. I wasn't expecting it to go as well as it did. But it seemed to come together quite easily, which made me quite happy. So hopefully I get 4K. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know if it will. You never know with Dreamsnaps, but I think I did all right. Let me pull up. No, not that. That's the inspiration from Aurora. There we go. Let me pull up the thingy here. Okay. Match all. There we go. So we're just gonna do, just so that I maybe have a bit more time tomorrow, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do part of the snap review today. And obviously when I do the snap review tomorrow, I'll just disclaimer and say, hey, anyone who was earlier, your snaps are already covered. We did yours, kind of thing. So that way everyone knows that their snap has been covered. Let me pull up this so I can see you all. If this isn't 4K, we're doomed. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like there's been snaps that I've been confident on and then didn't get 4K. So yeah, there is an unpredictability with Dreamsnaps, but fingers crossed. Also, welcome in, Julie. It's good to see you. Morning. Okay, we're going to start off with rainbows here. So these are all the treasure hunt ones. So these are the ones that we're currently voting on now. So she has let the treasure hunt begin. And this is really, really pretty. I love that we've got like these books and this table here with the scrolls. So this is the time bending table. I didn't even realize there was that little bit of detail there. I did not realize. That is so good. And then we've got the scrolls on this table here. We've got a chest. We've got some gems and some like rustic crates and things. And then the overall look and aesthetic is obviously very Lara Croft inspired, which I do love. I love a good reference. And what I love about this kind of reference is even if you don't get that this is very Lara Croft coded and inspired, she still looks like an explorer. She still looks like she's hunting for treasure. So it works really well because it's a reference that you kind of don't need to get to still understand the overall shot. So I do think this is beautiful, really nicely composed, really nice lighting. I don't know how she has this almost like pinky glow at the top. which is really nice. Oh, do you know what? I've just had a thought. It might be the rock show lights. She might have them coming in from the side because we've also got a bit of a yellow light here. So it might be the rock show lights, and that might be what I'm seeing. But absolutely wonderful, wonderful submission, Rainbow. Hello, Lightspot Daniel. It's great to see you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that so much. Yeah, the golden treasure chest is so good. I had that. What was I doing? Was I can't remember if it was on my husband's account or something, but I digged up one of the yellow spots, and then I was like, oh wait, I could have used this. I could have used this in the challenge kind of thing. And then I was like, oh, it's a shame I didn't. Shame I didn't. And actually, speaking of Light Spark, Daniel, we'll take a look at your submission, Hunting for Crystals. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. I love that you've gone with a frosty vibe, especially because there were quite a few high tagged items that were very wintry themed. So I love that you've gone with like an ice wilderness explorer, which is really cool. I love the glowing lights in the background, the use of the pond here, kind of like the wall ruins as well. So you're exploring this ice palace structure kind of thing. And I think using the pickaxe was a good idea because you can almost envision your character using it to get through the blockades of ice and things like that, which I think is really good. But yeah, this is so fun. And I like that it feels unique as a concept. Like, obviously, I'm aware of a lot of the similar submissions that came down last week. And honestly, I don't begrudge anyone for having similar submissions. It's what happens with the course of Dreamsnaps. But I love seeing like unique and creative ideas like this. I just think it's really fun to see that. So yeah, I love this. I think this is really, really cool. And I definitely get those frosty tones from it, which is really, really nice. So excellent work on this one. And then next we'll be taking a look at Sven's. I picked the outfit, then figured out what I wanted to do. Yeah, I think sometimes you have to do that. I've done that before with snap challenges where I've worked out, well, on the outfit ones anyway, where I've had a look into it and I've like worked out the outfit stuff and then gone, okay, what can I do around this? Because sometimes it can be difficult getting the outfit to match a theme, because sometimes I think the tags don't always make sense. So yeah, sometimes you have to work backwards, so to speak. Good morning, Sander. Hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Let's have a look at Sven's submission. Adventure is out there. I like that we have a up-themed one because this was one of the thoughts that I had initially before obviously looking into all the tag stuff and everything. And I think if it wasn't a outfit challenge, I might have done something like this, dressed up as Kevin or something, because I just think it's a really, really fun concept. I really, really love the use of the balloon, having it close up in the shot, having the Doug popcorn bucket here towards the front, and then the house in the background as well. It's very, very creative. It's a lovely outfit. Really nice and vibrant submission. I think this is very fun. I think it's a really good submission. Yeah, it does look like a postcard, definitely. I definitely think it does. It really does. So I agree. I agree. Let's take a look at Doodle's submission here. This is so pretty. I love how crisp this image is. Like, I don't know if she's tweaked the contrast, but the way the colors pop individually, like none of it kind of blurs together. So like I said, I don't know if she's tweak the contrast or saturation or something, but it's really nice visually. It's really nice. I love that we've got Donald back here in his little ranger outfit. The little capybara's cute. This little entryway into the caves, you know, you can just imagine they're going exploring and things like that. Love all the greenery surrounding, and actually carrying this as like a proper lantern is actually a really smart idea. I never would have considered that, and that's actually a really nice touch. So brilliant job, Doodles. Love that. Next up, we're going to take a look at Angel of Thursday. I broke into a nice cavern deep in the mountains and found a load of cool stuff. Like a lot of people, I'm not really feeling inspired this week. I despise my outfit, but it will do. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the Shire living my best of it life. Oh, I love that. I really can't wait to get back into Tales of the Shire. That might be what I do tonight. We'll see. We'll see if we get any notifications from Disney. Depending on if we get notifications for Disney, we might have the spontaneous movie night. But if not, if we don't get anything, then I think tonight I'll just have a chilled night playing Tales of the Shire. I think that will be the go-to for this evening, just to relax. But this is an absolutely gorgeous submission. Absolutely beautiful. Love how you've used the Vitalist minecart here with the track. Honestly, like that mine track vibe is very cool. And it's nice to see it here because I've seen it used a lot with the, what do you call it? The Sunlit Plateau. A lot of people do that. Oh my god. That's maybe giving me an idea for the Star Snap. Oh, I might have to rethink. I haven't done my Star Snap yet. I need to do Star Snap. So maybe I do that instead. Oh my god, I have too many ideas for the Star Snap challenge. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna pick? I now have 3 ideas for my Star Snap challenge and I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to do. We'll have to think. Anyway, this is beautiful. I love how you got the gems here, the ice crystals. Great outfit to pair with this as well. So brilliant job, Angel of Thursday. Love to see it. You can lend me one idea. Okay, fine. I'll share the ideas because I don't think... Okay, Mr. Star, if I get disqualified, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not showing my submission. Okay, I had a few ideas. The first idea was very similar to one of my dream snaps before, where I overlook from the Forgotten Lands into the Sunlit Plateau, looking at a Lion King setup. My next idea was to do the bridge and do the Lion King scene with the lions going across the bridge, but don't do it facing towards the Vitalist Mine waterfall, but do it the other way around so that you can decorate the background. And then my third idea is to use the Vitalist mines and have a minecart, but do a Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs inspired snap and do it that way, which would be different from the usual Lion King setups. So that's what I got from Angel of Thursday. I just thought doing the minecart to the Vitalist mines and then maybe doing a Snow White setup would be good. So that's 3 ideas. If you haven't done Star Snaps, maybe that helps. Maybe that helps. If you want a 4th idea, if you have any of the autumnal witchy cottages, you could do that and do like an autumnal witchy scene. I don't know. That's just my ideas. That's my ideas. Hopefully it gets the creative juices flowing. Didn't even look at the Star Snap this week. Yeah, it's like a Sunlit Plateau challenge. Or actually, just speaking of it, looking at Silver Ears' submission here, you could do something like this. You could do something like this. I think that would work well. I made a full build last night for my Star Snap. I need to do mine. And I think depending on whether or not we are getting an update on Wednesday, I either have to get my Star Snap done tonight or tomorrow, or I'll leave it till later in the week and I won't rush too much with it. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Okay, next up we have Cole. I'm not in love with this and it was low effort because I'm a little burned out from Dream Snaps, and this one felt like it could be a Pirates one again, which was frustrating. So I went with a Lara Croft gender bent submission. Also could be a Nathan Drake cosplay, which is very good because obviously Nathan Drake is pretty much the male equivalent of Lara Croft. Although I suppose the male equivalent of Lara Croft is technically Indiana Jones. Because Lara Croft's inspired by Indiana Jones and then Nathan Drake's inspired by Lara Croft. And there is kind of a chain, but yeah. This is pretty cool. I like this. I think it's a fun submission. I'm definitely getting the Lara Croft vibes. I like kind of like the glowing lights in the background, the orbs. This little, what is this? This is one of the ancient machines. Is this like a base version of it? Because I know like how the level 3 machines work. Are they smaller when they're like level 1? I don't know, but that's kind of cool. Love all the treasure chests, the gold, the time bending pieces was clever. I never thought about the time bending pieces, to be honest, when I thought about decorating, but they work really well, especially in a Lara Croft theme snap. So I think this is pretty good. Love the outfit choice, love the lighting, definitely feels very mystical and works very well for the theme. Nice job. I'm enjoying Star Snaps more than Dream Snaps. Do you know what you've said there? The creative freedom makes it better. I agree. That is something that I do love with Star Snaps, is that you are not confined by tags. So choosing outfits is better. Choosing backdrops and layouts is so much better. I absolutely adore the creativity that I can have with Star Snaps. Also, welcome in, Jessica. It's great to see you. Hello. You're rewatching the first season on Wednesday before I finally get to watch the second part. Oh, when does the second season start? When does the second season start? Is that soon? Yeah, they're smaller at lower levels. Oh, I didn't realize that for her. Okay, I might have to invest into making the other time bending machines, the ancient machines, that's what I mean. I might have to do that because like I just have them leveled up, but if you get like different heights, it might look better in different like dream snaps and stuff. Does that make sense? Larry Croft. I love that, Larry Croft. I understand why Gameloft don't allow as much freedom in Dream Snaps, but the stars, yeah, I mean, I do get it. I do get, like, especially when it works out the, like, scoring, because we do know tags is a part of it. That has been in the data in the files for the longest time. We know that tags are related, and in fact, Gameloft say it in game. It's literally in the guides that the tags matter, but they just don't explain fully how. But yeah, so we know that tags make up part of the scoring, so I understand why it's a bit more limiting, but it does make it a bit more limiting in that regard. But I suppose the good thing is potentially as time goes on, if they do add in more clothing, more furniture and things like that, it might give us a bit more of a sense of freedom and flexibility, if that makes sense. Oh, is the second season already out now? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realize. Okay, so part 2 of the season comes out in September. Ah, okay. I didn't realize. All right. Okay, I might have to have a look at that then, because I didn't realize. I knew it was coming out. I've seen like a lot of advertisements, and even Catherine Zeta-Jones, she does her whole Morticia adverts for booking.com. I see them a little bit as well, so I know that like there's a lot of promotion going on for it. Hello, Connor's Dreamlight Magic. Welcome in. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Let's take a look at Silveriz's submission here. So we did have a quick brief look at this when I was talking about Star Snaps options, but this is very cool. I need to do my Peter Pan questing so I can get this chest, because I literally don't have it. It's like a trio of chests, but it's an item I don't have yet. I'm so far behind in questing. I love that, again, we've used the Adventurers Out There balloon. I honestly think it's such a lovely little detail. Love this waterfall here. I think this could be in the Oasis. I think. Am I wrong? This looks like the Oasis to me. So, yeah, because that must be the top level. So, yeah, this has to be the Oasis. But I love how we've also got the hyena cave here, a nice little detail. We've got some more little bits of treasure in the background here. I love the outfit again, feels perfect for exploring. So I love this. I think it's really, really pretty. Got a lovely warm tone to it and lovely natural foliage going on as well. So amazing submission, Silver is. Next up, we're going to take a look at Fossa. So me and Stitch found Scrooge's secret stash. Oh my gosh, I love that. Obviously got a take from Scrooge, but this is really cool. I actually did finally get this pillar. I am so happy I have this pillar. So now there's only one more Storybook Vale item that I really, really want, which is the fence. Just waiting for that final fence because I was so happy to get this pillar. But I love this. We've obviously got Stitch here who, honestly, I could see Stitch up to trouble. I could see Stitch causing trouble and stealing from vaults and things like that. But I love how we've got all these display pillars and we've got the scramble coin pieces. We also have these lion statues. The kind of like it's not fawny, it's like a spiky wooden fence. I think that came in the Timon and Pumbaa update. I think that offers a nice kind of backdrop. It's almost like encasing stuff. It's like, you know how people in the olden days would put spiked barricades outside of like castle walls. Like it kind of reminds me of that, which is pretty cool. We've got the gems lying around, you know, Scrooge's first dime is a nice little touch, piles of gold and everything. So I do really love that little extra detail. I think that's pretty fun. So nice work there, Fossa, on your submission. Hello, Martin. Unfortunately, I don't have my sound alerts live today. I was an idiot when I set up stream and I didn't set up Mix It Up. I didn't set up Streamer Bar. I was a bit of an idiot. I forgot to do all the things. But welcome in, welcome in. Next up we have Victoria. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Okay, we've gone with something quite unique here. We've gone for an aerial theme snap and it's thingamabob hunting. Oh, I love that. That is such a cool idea. I like that you've done an aerial theme. Do you know what? I think it is a little bit gutting that we haven't had anything really mermaid themed this update. Because, well, when I say theme, I mean like as in Dreamsnaps. Like we've had a couple of pirate challenges, but we haven't had that mermaid challenge yet, which usually you do. Usually you get a couple of themes to tie in with the update and stuff like that. So I'm kind of a little gutted we haven't had that mermaid tie-in. So I really love that you've done this as like a subtle nod. I think that's really cute. Love all the decor here using the Ariel house, you know, the Ursula stage, some of these Moana items. And I love that we have little bits of, I want to call them clutter, but that probably comes across as like a rude way of wording it. But that's kind of what it is. They're meant to represent the thingamabobs. So, you know, we have like the balance, we have the like cologne bottle, the ship, the treasure chest, the actual like candelabra with the cutlery in it and stuff like that. So you can imagine this as Ariel's collection of goods. Obviously we've got Ariel here at the front, we've got your character here, and I love that she's got like the scuba mask on, so you could imagine her going in the water with Ariel to go hunting for thingamabobs and everything like that, which is fun. It's a really creative take on the challenge, so I do like that. Excellent work. Next up we have Jessica J. What's my name? What's my name? Oh my gosh. I know. Okay, so we got a Descendants theme here. Okay, so Jessica's gone with Uma, the daughter of Ursula, Harry Hook, son of Captain Hook, and Gil, son of Gaston. Okay, so we've got our Descendants themed one here, which is quite fun. And I do think it still works because even if you don't know that this is kind of like meant to be a Descendants reference, obviously it's kind of pirate themed. So I think that works really well for the challenge. You know, we've got the piles of gold, we've got the gems, we've got like the treasure map. I think this works really, really well. And it's fun that you've been able to tie it into a reference that you obviously enjoy, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I do like that. I think that is pretty fun. Let me take a swig of water just because I've been talking for a little bit. Okay. All right, next up we've got Mr. Left Shark Treasure Hunt Extravaganza. And this is so cool. I really, really like this, especially with the Guardian statue in the background there and the treasure chest. That's really cool. We've got the little robot companion there looking sad. The fire raven flying over the pits of the fire, which is so cool. We've got the dragon down here. We've got the dragon in the background. We've got all the flames coming up. The little demon snippets that are sort of dotted around. Absolutely fantastic. I really, really love this. You know, we've made use of the Chernobog Mountains here to create this mountainous structure. Hades' house looks so good here. I really need to level up my raven, my Maleficent raven, so I can get these pillars because they're such a cool item. I love how you've used like the destroyed furniture. You've got all these different parts. Oh my gosh, I had an alert come up, but I don't see it. Hold on. A nook. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, the lava and the phoenix, there is a lot of movement in this shot. And that slight tilt to the photo really, really helps. But you can just imagine like the dragon in the background is, you know, patrolling the territory. Obviously, the fire raven flying towards the front of the shot is really, really cool and dynamic. I love this. And the lighting as well, like especially back here with the treasure chest, is very, very cool. Love Uma to bits even more than Mao, to be truthful. Even love Evie more than Mao. Not sure why, but knew I had to go with Uma for this, especially when I got that song stuck in my head for the 5th time. Oh, well, that's really cute, Jessica. That's really cute. But yeah, I love this. Excellent work, Mr. Left Shark. Brilliant submission. Okay, next up we have Mike. Behind every adventurer, there is a kid who once hunted for treasures in Grandma's attic. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. It's such a cool concept. I really love it as a concept. I think it's very, very fun. Like the treasure of the attic and stuff like that. Like I think it's really well designed too. I love the creativity. I'm not gonna lie, it's such a clever idea. It is so cool. So cool. I love like all the items you use, like the round window, the wallpaper used, the beams on the ceiling, even using the dirty chandeliers. Like I would never think to use like dirty chandeliers like these photo frames with all the rags on them, but it obviously works for this challenge. It is a bit outside the box, so we'll have to see how it does, but creatively I love this and think it's so fun. It is a very, very fun submission. Brilliant work, Mike. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Marina's submission here. And this is beautiful. I love this. The boat that's docked here on the shore. I really like it because it looks like you've stumbled across this island of treasures, which I just think is fantastic. You know, we've got lots of like kind of like fish and island elements with the foliage and the critters, but then we've got all the treasure dotted around. So we've got gems, we've got chests, you know, we've got piles of gold and things like that, which is wonderful to see. And I actually really like how you've integrated Pride Rock here, because I don't think I would have realized that this was Pride Rock. Like, I recognize it, but it does work really well with some of the backdrop into just looking like natural foliage and kind of like landscaping. Like even the background with the ruins and stuff like that is really good. I really like this. I think it's fun and creative. Love how your character looks. Brilliant lighting. It's a really, really solid submission. And we'll take a look at Fabrienne. Hi Christian Henry, it's great to see you. How are you doing? How are you? Okay, so we've got Fabrienne going treasure hunting in the mines. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I love this actually. This is really fun and creative. I love that we've got the archway here and just kind of like the glowing light in the background, like the unknown of what can be found. I really love how you've created the wall setup here with the castle wall pieces and also these columns which you get from the Maleficent Raven, the track here with the Vitalist mine carts, the treasure chest, the pile of gold. Having the shovel is such a good little touch as well, because obviously like you can be digging up the treasure, whatever you find in the mines, which I think is really cool. I think this is creative. I really like this little setup. It's very, very fun. Okay, next up, we're going to be looking at Pickle Me Elmo or Xander's submissions. So we have this first one here, which is giving me all the Atlantis Milo Thatch vibes, which I adore. I think it's so, so, so cool. I love that you've gone with this Atlantean theming, you know, all the glowing blue lights, all the different time bending pieces. It all works together really, really nice. Like even the vehicles, the rocks, the glyphs, it's very good and very creative. I definitely got the theming for this instantly. Like seeing this submission, I see what I'm seeing. I think it's great, and a great combination of these different items that you can get. It's very cool. I love the orb behind your character. Yeah, this is just so fun. This is so cool to see. You know, do you know what? I have a bit of a soft spot, I think, sometimes for seeing snaps of characters that aren't in game yet. You know, obviously Milo Thatch here. We have, you know, Flame G's submission last week, which was Snow White coded. You know, when we see the Cinderella coded snaps as well. Like, I kind of love seeing those references to characters not yet in game and seeing how creatively people kind of imagine those characters in this world. Because obviously a lot of the items we have are themed around characters we already have. So I know this is all technically Atlantis and ancient civilization stuff, so it's probably not a fair comparison, but just seeing the way people creatively use items to represent other characters is always fun. So yeah, I love this. I think this is great. You love Atlantis. Atlantis is such a good film. It's so, so, so good. And then we have your next account here, which is more of like a underwater scuba diver stumbling upon treasure, which I really like this. I love that the whole background is like very dark and mysterious, but then we've got this kind of shining spotlight on your character and the treasure, which I think is really fun. I love how you've used the red chest here. You've got a couple of the clothing pouches. We've got some diamonds and sort of pirate treasure chests and things like that. Very, very cool. This is very fun and creative. I do really, really like this. And I love that heavy contrast between the darker background where we can't really make anything out and this kind of like spotlight of you and the treasure. Very, very fun. Excellent work there. I got to vote on this on my main account. Oh, nice. That is so good. I love that people are finding like their other account submissions kind of thing. I think that's so fun. I need Milo and Kida in the game right now. Come on, all the Atlantis vibes. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that, you know, we haven't got that, because there are, like you said, there's a lot of hints towards Atlantis. You know, we had that in Eternity Isle. We obviously have it in the base game as well. So I'm really surprised that they haven't pushed to get that in the game yet. Like, it does surprise me. I don't know if they're trying to leave it open or what for the future, and maybe some end game storyline that they're planning. I don't fully know, but it is surprising. I would have thought we would have had at least one of them. Even if we didn't have both, like Milo and Kida, I would have thought we would have had one by now. Just because, as you said, just those ties to everything we see in the kind of story environments and stuff. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I've been lurking, been grinding the trees. I'm almost level 9 with my pickaxe in Palea. Oh, fun. The commitment to an underwater biome. Honestly, you did pretty good. I am intrigued as to whether or not they are going to do an underwater biome. I'm not against an underwater biome. I actually would really like one, but my worry is how smooth it would work. Just because, how do you transition? Like, imagine it's like Eternity Isle. How do you go from the underwater biome to a biome that's not underwater? Like, where do you get that transition out the water? How does that work? And that's something I would be intrigued by. I do think, you know, there's ways around, like doing a realm is easy because you could just spawn in the realm and transform into a mermaid or merman or something like that. If they did a DLC that was fully water-based, then it wouldn't matter so much because the whole environment could be underwater. It's just if you have that mix. That, like, how do they do that transition? I'm sure they could. I just don't know how they would do it. That's all. It's more of a, like, I need to see this in action. Will it work? Can they do it justice? Because, like, I would love an underwater biome, but it's just, like I said, doing it justice, doing it good. Still not good. Other than that, I'm excited for the next step in my life with actually getting out and finding my girlfriend, just waiting to... Oh, Christian Henry, I'm sorry that you're going through a difficult time, but yeah, hopefully you can get out of the situation you're in and, you know, move forward with your future and with your life as you deserve to. I had a lovely headcanon that when we were a child, we weren't really the ruler, but maybe we were like a child being taken care of by Kida, like maybe she was a mother figure. Oh, that's a cute notion. That is a really cute notion. I do really like that. That is very, very cute. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Miss Mom's submission. This is fun. I really, really like this. I love that you're in the jungle and then, like, you're up here at this viewpoint and then you can just look down to Scrooge where there is a ton of treasure. Of course, Scrooge is involved where treasure's concerned. Of course. We've got the cute little lighthouse here, the waterfall and the ship in the background, which is nice as well. But it really does look like you've stumbled upon this hidden sort of treasure kind of thing. It feels very isolated, which is really, really nice. Love the foliage work here. The little critters, you know, we've got the monkey and the capybara, which is a really nice touch to see. We're exploring with Max, and I know Max is a fan favorite, so I think that was a good choice. And we do have a rather beautiful Mickey Cloud here. I do love this. I think this is a fantastic Mickey Cloud. Beautiful, beautiful backdrop. The way you've transformed is it the wild? No, not the wild. The wild tangle. It's the wild tangle, isn't it? The way you've transformed that area is just really impressive. So brilliant work, Miss Mom. Brilliant work. Seeing all these snaps, yeah, I'm getting 300 things. That's how I feel often. That's how I feel often, Xander. Hello, CQ. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I don't think my submission will do well. It's a jungle adventure. I did try to post it, but the tag wasn't there. Yeah, no worries. I'm trying to get better at posting the tag on time. What I said I need to do, obviously I won't be able to do it for next week because there are no sort of predictions for dream snaps, but what I might do is take the information from the leaks team when they share what the next leak is, and then try to remember to add the tag in advance, because I usually don't add the tag until like maybe the Thursday or Friday, because I usually forget on Wednesday because I do the reset videos and I do that and then like it's just gone from my mind. So I thought maybe that might be a better way of doing it, but obviously I can't do it for next week because we have nothing to go on. But yeah, we'll see. Next up we have Fion here. Join the party for a treasure hunt. Who knows where it will lead us? Roll initiative. Oh my gosh, I love the D&D reference. Love that. This is really, really cool. I love how it looks like Max is running off to go exploring. I could imagine Elsa here trying to read the map and work out where you're going. You have the shovel here ready to dig up the treasure. And then Simba and Flynn are joining you on the adventure as well, which is really, really cute. I do think this snap tells a really, really nice story, which is lovely to see. I think this is so cute. You know, you haven't showcased any treasure in this snap, but I think you can see the journey of it, which I think is really good. Like, this is the beginning of the journey, of the exploration kind of thing, which is fun because the theme was to treasure hunt. It wasn't necessarily like treasure found. So I do think this is cute. I love this little setup. Yeah, absolutely fun and creative and great outfit to go as well. Brilliant, brilliant job. Hello, Topher. Topher, is so good to see you. How are you doing, lovely? How are you? Elsa wants to follow the map, but Max is just going already. Oh my gosh, yes, 4 exactly. Exactly. Max is like, I can sniff it out. I can just sniff down the treasure. Which is so funny. So funny. It feels like, I know, I feel so bad. Do you know what? I feel awful. Like, even like there's been a couple of like Cresses streams and everything. Like, I just haven't had the time to see everyone, and I always feel bad. Like it happens as well with Hot Cocoa. Hot Cocoa traditionally tends to stream about 10 p.m. my time or 11 p.m. So like, I'm usually getting into bed. I hate time zones. I wish time zones weren't a thing. I hate it. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. It's always great to see you. It's always great to see you. And I know you do the Wednesday streams as well, but like obviously that's usually when I film and edit my video. And then like I'll go to pop in, but you'll have wrapped up. You'll have done your 2 hours by the time I've finished what I need to do, and then it's like, oh no. Terrible timings, but it's nice to see you. It's nice to see you. Let's have a look. Oh, perfect. We have 404s here, and I know 404 was in chat. I actually did put 404 snap in my video, actually. Which video was it? I forget which one it was. I showed this off already. I did put credits over the top of the image though, because I was showcasing about this orb, talking about people using it. But this is 404 snap, and this is really, really cool. I really like this, especially with like the lightning strike going across the top. We've got the snake here. We've got lava on the edges, which is really, really fun. We do have the Atlantean feeling as well, which is great to see. We've got all the piles of treasure, the chests, you know, the bones here to represent the danger, which is very, very fun. I love this. I think this is absolutely fantastic. It's a really, really good submission. It's really creative, and I really, really like it. And it's a great use of the orb. And I like that you've managed to work the lightsaber into this as well, because like it's not an item I would think of using, but it works really well. I think especially with like the Atlantean blue orbs and stuff like that, it just kind of fits, which is really, really cool. So this is fantastic for brilliant work on this snap. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, the life of a content creator indeed. Hello, Spread. Unfortunately, I was an idiot before I started stream and didn't open up the things that, like the bot things, like Mix It Up and Streamer Bot. So none of my sound alerts work. I apologize. But good evening, nerd. I wanted the lightsaber pose. I just went with it. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, the lightsaber pose is a really good one, to be fair. It is a really good one, especially for this challenge. So yeah, absolutely brilliant choice. Next up, we're going to take a look at CQ here. And we've got this gorgeous setup on the bind. And I love that you've used the dragon here. And you can imagine them guarding the treasure. The way Flynn is looking at his little wanted poster sign. Like, obviously, we know it's a wanted poster. You could pretend it was a treasure map or something. The way your character's pointing as well. So I presume this is obviously using the monkey pose, which does make sense. We've got a few little kind of like rustic items with the crates and the firewood. You know, these remains of like the shield and the sword, the scrolls and the bones here, and then the big piles of gold in the background, which is really cool. It looks like you two have to plot your next move of how you're going to get this treasure from this dragon who's protecting it, guarding its lair and stuff like that. But this is really, really fun, really creative. I really love the outfit and the setup. Absolutely wonderful. I should do some snaps here. It is a really good location. I agree. It's a really nice location. Do you know what? That is the one thing that I think is a bit of a struggle maybe with some of the like the floating islands. The floating islands have a very plain backdrop, which I think is good in some regards, because it does mean you can be really creative with what you set up on the island, but you just don't have that character and charm that having like a focal point of a snap has. Like, you know, this bit in the bind with the library, you know, this here with the caves at the background, and then obviously like Caroline's here with the boat with Miss Tilly. You kind of don't have that charm on a floating island. So it's kind of, it's a difficult thing because it's nice to have that blank slate, but also, you know, it's hard to create those really fun focal backdrop pieces. But yeah. Was supposed to be a treasure map, but you can actually see the wanted poster. No worries. I totally got the kind of interpretation, so I think it's really fun. Oh my gosh, was that a challenge by Rock's Playground? I really need to get back into watching his videos. I feel so bad that I haven't watched one of his for a while, because I used to watch his videos all the time, but I just haven't watched any of his recently, and I feel bad. Because I do enjoy watching his videos. I like seeing what he votes on and the snaps that he comes across. I need to... I need more time in the day. I need an extension on the 24 hours. It's just not enough. It's not enough time. Oh dear, there's never enough time. Hello, Cress. It's lovely to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing, lovely? How are you? Let's take a look at Caroline's submission here. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this, and I love the lighting behind the pillar here. It really puts a spotlight on this blue gem, which I think is fun. We have Donald in his little ranger gear, which is perfect for the challenge. I think the Miss Tilly in the background is really cute, and I do see a Mickey cloud. It may only be the edge, but it's a Mickey cloud. So, you know, instant bonus points. Love all this foliage backdrop as well, because it just feels like it's such a hidden away location. Caress, thank you so much for being a member for 8 months as a tiny tot. Thank you so much. Let me get a couple of hearts in chat for you. Thank you so much. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I love his videos too. Yeah, I used to watch them religiously, and then like I think, like CQ says, there's so many content creators and trying to get through everything, especially because, like, I don't just watch Disney stuff, I watch other stuff as well. At the moment, I do have, hold on, I can probably show you here. I've got quite a few different tabs open of like stuff that I want to watch. So I've got like Min's review on the Shire. I have this person's Cyberspace Maz. I want to watch her reaction to Love and Deep Space stuff. Sid Mac, I want to watch her Sims thing with the glass. Quiet Witch Gaming posted a video today, so I pulled that up as well. And then I seen that Darcy had a video about some dated sim thing. And then I will watch Gab Smolder's video over here, Party at the Cabins, but I ain't got, that's a longer video. So yeah, it can take a bit. It could take a bit to get through them all. Oh dear. You and me both, yeah. Oh, thank you everyone for putting hearts in chat. And yes, hello Cress, hello. But yeah, this is a beautiful submission, Caroline. I absolutely adore this. I think it's so pretty and a brilliant example for the challenge. Okay, next up we're gonna have a look at Dan's submission here. So we have the snowy backdrop, and what I like here, look at all these dig spots. It's so clever to have done that, because then you're kind of implying that's how you've got all these coins and all these gems. It's from digging up these little spots and locations, which I think is really fun and creative. I really do love that we've got the larger piles of gold. You know, we've got some lightning strikes and stuff going on as well, making it feel a bit more dramatic and things like that, which is lovely to see. I love the little trap in the background as well, the lure trap. That's really cute. Loads of chests and everything as well. A lovely little winter scene, perfect for digging up all the spoils. And it seems like you've definitely found the X that marks the spot here, as you've found a ton of treasure, which is just fantastic. So brilliant job, Dan. Excellent work. I did finish my snap. Do you want to see it? Okay, I'll show you basically. So this was my inspiration. This is from Aurora on the portal, and this is what she did for her magical bond. So I want to give full credit to Aurora here, because this is what has inspired my snap. But then if we go to the game, this is my submission. So this is what I did. So you can see it's the same kind of vibes of like the dad and Mulan, but then we've also got Mushu down here. We have the Guardian statue, the little teapot. We've got a Mickey Cloud. We've got Mulan's house here and stuff like that. So I think I've done a good enough job of making it feel unique and a redesign kind of thing. But you can see what I've been inspired by and stuff like that. But I think it turned out really good. So I'm really happy. So I do like this. And I like this one more than my alt account one. I wasn't particularly sold on my alt account. So I like this one, and then I've just got to do my husband's snap, which I'll do tomorrow. But yeah, pretty happy with how this turned out. Thank you so much, Landon. Thank you, Cress. Have you done your dream snap yet, Cress? I did see that your original plan, weren't you meant to stream, was it yesterday? You were gonna do your special celebration stream. I can't remember where you said, if you said when you were rescheduling it to, because I did see that you put that you got your unicorn onesie as well. You haven't started your dream snap yet. Oh, okay. So you've obviously got to get that done as well. Are you rescheduling that stream? Did you reschedule it? Because I know that's like your celebration for like 4,000 subscribers and stuff. I'll have to make sure I can watch that. Do you know what? Rather selfishly, I am kind of glad that you couldn't do that, because I've obviously been away. So I wouldn't have seen it if you did it the other day, because I was not like available to watch it. So I'm kind of glad. It was supposed to be Saturday, but it will be next Saturday. Okay. That's That's kind of good. I think I should be able to watch that. I don't think I have anything on next this coming Saturday. So yeah, that should be good. That should be good. It's worked out perfectly for me, Chris. Like I said, rather selfishly. Oh dear. Yeah, of course, as Xander says, congrats on 4K as well. I'm glad too. I was gone all day and my sister wasn't going to be able to make it either, so this will be way better. It's all fell into like place then, which is fantastic then. As long as all the pieces fall into place, that's good. Okay, next up we have Melody. We found the treasure. It was across the river from Peter Pan's hideout. And this is really cute. I love this. You've got this setup here with all the treasure. I love how you've included a lot of villagers here. So obviously we've got Eric and Mickey here, which Eric makes sense, especially if you've got Max. But then in the background, you know, you got the Forgotten. I do see, is that Jafar? I think that's Jafar. We've also got Elsa, we've got Wally, we've got Belle. So, you know, you can imagine that the valley's gone on this mission to find the treasure, which I think is really fun. And then you've got this water kind of separating you and the treasure from the rest of the valley. I mean, you put Peter Pan's hideout, so I think that really works. And it's kind of fun. You could imagine that maybe Peter Pan set up this treasure hunt for you all to find or something. That feels like a very childlike thing that Peter Pan would do and a very fun thing he would do. So I love kind of like the potential storytelling in this as well. I think it's very fun and creative. Great use of all these chests, and obviously the Scrooge safe is a brilliant choice as well. So brilliant job there, Melody. Celebration stream needs to be UK friendly. Yes. Absolutely. And thank you so much, Chris. It was so cute because like you hit 4K and I think it was like a couple of days later I think I hit it, and it was so cute like for us both to hit it at the same time pretty much. It was so cute. It was nice to reach that milestone at the same time as someone else kind of thing. Oh, Chris, thank you so much for the super chat. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Let me put, I'm gonna put more hearts in chat for you now. Everyone else better put hearts in chat. Thank you so much. That is so sweet and kind of you. That honestly is so kind. So sweet of you. It's so UK friendly. I want to party with all the besties. That's the best thing, Chris. That's the best thing. And yeah, it's so cute that we reached it together. Besties reaching milestones together. We love to see it. How's Phoebus? Phoebus is doing all right. Phoebus is working hard. I'm hoping that he finishes up soon. So my thoughts were that I was probably going to stream till about 6 p.m. because I assume he'll probably be finished with work then. And then me and Phoebus can get dinner and then just have a nice chill evening. Just have like chill vibes. But Phoebus is good. He was gutted to be back to the work grind today after our weekend away. So other than that, I know he's doing good. Yeah, I agree, Xander. Max was such a wingman in this challenge. So many people chose Max, which honestly is totally fair. Totally fair. Dreams with Jam changed the snap, but it doesn't look like she updated it on here. Oh no, did she? Did she actually change it? Oh, that's a shame. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'll show this off and hopefully, you know, Dreams with Jam submission still does well regardless of what it was. But this was Dreams with Jam's original submission, which is very, very beautiful. I do love this, especially that Mickey cloud there. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the dragon statue and all the gems. The dragons guarding, kind of lining the pathway and the big piles of treasure. Absolutely incredible. I love this. So I know whatever Dreams with Jam changed it to, whatever it evolved into, is surely an absolutely fantastic masterpiece. So yeah, fingers crossed. Dreams with Jam does really good with Dreamsnaps. I'm sure she will. She usually always does. But yeah, this was a fantastic starting point. Aligned milestones for the gamers is such a vibe. Yeah. 4K feels so impossible to get to. Honestly, right, okay. Lisa, this is how I kind of felt when I first started. I remember being so excited when I hit 100 subscribers, and I was just like, that's a massive achievement. And I've been doing content on this channel technically for like 2 years now, I think. Let me have a look. I'm just going to take a quick look. Oldest. Yeah, 2 years ago was when I did my first video on this channel. January 18th, 2023, and I did the Buzz Lightyear RV campsite. So it's been over 2 years. Over 2 years. So what I would say, it does feel impossible. It does. It can feel daunting. It can feel like, how on earth do you get there? I remember having like 100 subscribers, thinking what a great achievement, and then looking at people with, you know, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000, 10,000, and I was just like, that could never be me, kind of thing. But I think, yeah, it just takes time. And I watched this video kind of as something external. It just randomly popped up on my YouTube and I watched it, and it was Solidarity Gaming, who does Minecraft stuff. I don't really watch his stuff, but I know he has a lot of crossover with the Minecraft YouTubers that I do watch, like Green and stuff like that. And he was looking at all these big Minecraft Minecrafters, some of these Minecrafters that have millions of subscribers, and seeing how some of those creators, some of them, it took them years of making content before they blew up, and now these are creators with millions of subscribers. And I think that was really eye-opening for me, because sometimes it feels like you just have to explode big and fast, otherwise you just don't make it at all, kind of thing. But actually, in reality, some of these big YouTubers or content creators we see actually work at this stuff for years and years before, that kind of whoosh, if that makes sense. And it just kind of put it into perspective for me that, 4,000 is a massive achievement, and I was very happy with that, and so happy. But I think it made me realize that I don't have to have this pressured mindset of me to hit the next milestone, to get that next level, because it'll just happen when it happens. And if it takes 2 years, if it takes 3 years, if it takes 10 years, then it takes 10 years. At the end of the day, you can't tell how things are gonna happen, but so long as you have fun on the journey and have fun with making the content, I think that's all that matters. That's all that really, really matters. And it just really made me feel like I don't have to feel pressured that I'm falling behind in the content creator space. I don't have to feel like I'm not living up to expectations. As much as people might want to think that 4K isn't a good achievement, or 6K isn't a good achievement and is irrelevant or whatever. Like, no, it's not. That's fantastic. It's a fantastic achievement, but you don't have to explode overnight. You don't have to, these things can take time. And even for the biggest YouTubers, some of them, it took time and time and time. So it really put things into perspective for me and took a lot of pressure off and made me feel like, it helped me appreciate how far I've come, because I have come an exceptionally long way. And when I think of my journey when it first started on Twitch, and obviously I hit like 500, 600 subscribers over there, and like, to think that I've taken that and come to 4K on YouTube, just, it really yeah, it's just it's a wild journey. It's a wild journey. It takes time, but yeah, it can happen. Yeah, sorry, I'm so sorry, I've kind of gone on a tangent here. I do apologize. Oh dear. I will, Topher, I'll let him know that you miss him. Yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint. I love that, Lisa. I love that. That is so correct. It's a marathon and not a sprint. Absolutely amazing. Is it on the portal? Okay, hold on. Where do I, because I was obviously on the portal here, so let me just hold on. Dreams. If I do that, oh my gosh, there's so many people. Dreams with Jam, there she is. Okay, let's pull this over. Okay, hold on, where is she? Oh my gosh, she did change it up. She did. Look how she changed it up. She completely changed the viewpoint. Oh, that's really cool. She's still got that Mickey cloud. She's still got the Mickey cloud, which I love to see. There's like a little bee statue in the background though. We've got like treasure and gems lining this pathway. It feels like she's a bit more in the wilderness. I definitely get that vibe. It definitely looks like that. Yeah, it takes time. Oh, did I start on your daughter's birthday? Oh, that's so exciting. Also, welcome back, I Love Heechul. We are indeed, but we're only going for a little bit because then I'm going to get off and hopefully have dinner with my husband. That's exactly the mental process I've gone through, Tanny, and it's better not to compare anyway. Just put in the work and you'll find your people, Cress. That is so beautiful and I love that. I think that is such a good way of putting it. Just put in the work and you'll find your people. I love that. That's so good. Slow and steady is best. Can build relationships easier. Yeah. I like that. Hold on. My throat. Sorry. My throat got really dry then. I was like, oh, dying. But yeah, I agree. I tell you what, that is one thing I like. I do fall behind chat a lot, but I do love spending time reading chat and kind of feeling like I get to know everyone, which is really, really nice. And yeah, having fun is definitely the important part. Miss my moonstone. Honestly, Chrome, I forget my moonstone chest so often. I pretty much always have 3 in my valley because I kind of always forget. I always forget. Thank you for that, Tanny. But speaking of having fun, I need to run. No worries. Have a wonderful day. We appreciate the tangent. Yeah. We never fail to fit our tangents in, do we? We never fail to do that. Sadly, I've got no choices. My Dreamsnap, so I don't always get 4K. So a lot of times I go, yeah, it can be very hard. Obviously, when it comes to 4K, what is that? Like the top 10% or so? I forget off the top of my head. So it is hard to reach that every week. But yeah, I get that. Keeping an eye on those moonstone chests. But so long as you log into the game, the moonstone chest should spawn, even if you don't claim it. So if you did at least open the game, you should hopefully have 2 chests, I think. I just pin a lot of the premium shop. My bad problem is I spend too much. I buy too many moonstone packs. I bought the other moonstone pack. What is it with this house? I hated that I bought that. I bought it with the apple house. I'm questioning why I did that. Why did I do that? Why did I do it? I mean, I did it to get the moonstones, but like I'm also kind of regretting it a little bit. But yeah, I maybe spend far too much on this game than I should. I spend too much on games, full stop. But yeah, did you miss yours? No, I haven't got to yours. I Love Heechul. I think yours is further up, I assume. Yeah, yours is here, so we probably won't get to yours today, so it'll show up tomorrow. No worries, Rhonda, no worries. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's like 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to start wrapping up. I tell you what, a good one to finish on will be mine, because then I know where I got to. and then we can start afresh from tomorrow with the other ones. So ignore the chat, ignore the conversation that happened there. So this is my main account submission, and I was actually really happy with how this turned out. Originally, there was supposed to be Aladdin and Scrooge, but Scrooge was right in front of my character, and when I pulled the camera in using the castle wall to get that zoomed in look, it clips into Scrooge, and then Scrooge like turned invisible. So Scrooge wasn't actually in this. But I did take idea or inspiration from Keeloff, who you can find on YouTube, and also the Dreamers portal. And they did these stepping stones over the lava, and I just thought that was a brilliant idea. So I took that idea but tried to create my own setup and theme. Whereas it looks like Keeloff is kind of running across the steps, I did mine from like before going across. Kind of like planning our route to grab the treasure from this dragon. That's kind of the idea. And obviously I'm exploring with Aladdin. I think it makes sense. I think Aladdin would go on a treasure hunt, so I thought he would be a good choice. It was the same reason why I initially wanted Scrooge in the shot as well, because I thought he would be a good choice. But yeah, my kind of thought with this was that I was kind of like waiting with Aladdin, like, hold on, let's plan out this heist, let's plan out this adventure and stuff like that, just so that like we could get the treasure and get away safely without falling in the lava or getting caught by the dragon. Kind of that was the vision that I had with this. I was also really happy because I posted this in one of the Facebook Dreamsnap groups, and it had a lot of positive feedback, so that makes me feel happy that perhaps I might get 4K with this as well. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. But yeah, I love how this turned out. I think it actually was really good. And then this is the snap I did for my husband's account. It's a bit more simple. I really love the idea of using Eternity Isle as a backdrop. I just think it has that cool exploration vibe. So I did a little setup here. I did see a lot of people using the orb trick, so I was kind of like, okay, I'll steal that idea too. I can't really attribute that to one singular person because so many people did this visual with the orb. I also used the pot of gold with the rainbow, but if you angle the camera just right, you can make the rainbow disappear. So I don't know if my stream's going to pick it up, but just down this line here, you can see a faint dotted line, and that's actually the edge of the rainbow. It might not be very clear on YouTube because I know the quality kind of gets shrunk down. But yeah, that's what I did for my husband's account. So yeah. How many likes did that post end up with? Over 700. Hubby, what are you doing? Oh my God. My hubby's already made dinner. I was going to go help him to do dinner and he's already done it. Why didn't you wait on me? I'm wrapping up stream. Yeah, I'm wrapping up stream. No, the plan is to end stream. Husbands, eh? Never get a husband. Thank you. Thank you for dinner. I appreciate it. I was happy to come help. I didn't know you were already cooking it. My plan was to, you know, cook dinner with you and have a fun evening. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, thank you, Cress. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to scroll up to see if I missed more chat. I'm old enough to remember Do It for the Final as a kid. Now it's Do It for the Moonstones. Yes, yeah. I think this game is the one game to be fair, I spend so much time playing this game. I have so many hours invested. I don't mind spending money on it. Also, thank you, Cress. Thank you, Xander. Thank you, Tova. It looks like you could be at the same location as my snap. Oh, maybe. Thank you, I love you, Joe. Aladdin is actually a really logical choice for a treasure hunter. But he kind of seems to have been forgotten. Yeah, I was surprised at how Aladdin wasn't featured in a lot of snaps, but yeah. Looks like I update news that I'm going to say next week. Yeah, no update news. Have they tweeted anything at all? If they haven't tweeted anything yet, there could still be a post later today. Okay, yeah, they haven't tweeted anything just yet. So fingers crossed we still get some news. Fingers crossed. Oh, you saw it on Facebook too. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, it ended up with quite a lot. Yeah, the rainbow portrait. If you angle it so that you're on the side of the rainbow, you can make it so that you don't really see the rainbow, which is pretty cool. Watch out. He's so good. My husband is amazing. Husband points through the roof. He is incredible. I'm hoping we get some kind of reveal today, Splats. I was hoping for some at 6, but given that they haven't tweeted at all, I think we could still get some. Perhaps in an hour or 2 hours time, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. They're bound to tweet Summit today. If it's not some kind of reveal, then I think the update's going to be on the 20th. That's so romantic. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. They normally post at usually 6 o'clock is the posting time. They have had a couple of posts that have been later. I'm just having a look to see. Okay, the community companion was 4 p.m. my time. 6 p.m. for that. The Dreamsnap thing was 8 p.m. The Star Path reveal was 8 p.m. So perhaps in 2 hours. Perhaps in 2 hours. Oh, did we reach 46 likes? Thank you guys so much. We were so close to reaching the like goal. The like goal was 50, so I'm very happy by that. So I made... Did you add chili into this pasta? Oh my gosh. I might regret eating it. I may have tried a bit without anything else. Ooh, is it really spicy? Is it good? Is it good? Yeah, I hope we get news. The silence is like, it's rough. I'm literally refreshing it every 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably check back at about 6:30, then check at 7, and then I'll check at 8 and just see if they post. Every woman needs a hubby if they want one. Yeah. Hold on, I'm just trying to catch up. Phoebus! Oh no, the pixies are getting blended because he's here. To be fair, it's only 3 pixies. If we're on 47 likes, it's only 3 pixies. I was thinking that too, something will be posted today, but I don't know what. Well, hopefully it's a reveal. Hopefully it's a reveal. Anyway, I am gonna go on to stream ending. We're gonna go on to stream ending, and we are gonna end. Tomorrow we will have the rest of the snaps to review, which will be fun. I'm looking forward to going over those. So obviously for anyone who I haven't covered today, yours will be in tomorrow's. So don't worry about that. Anyway, gonna wrap up, gonna end. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm going to eat my dinner. If there is a teaser today, I will do a video on it. So don't worry. I will do that. I will do that. But yeah, have a wonderful evening, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out, and look forward to hopefully seeing you tomorrow. Bye, guys.